This update is basically another World War III update as we continue to stay here at the Eyes Open Network. Um, World War III has already been in process for years, or not in process, actually had begun. And mark our words, it may take uh, 10, 20, 30 years to be able to go back and record this video, but after studying world wars and how they begin, how they look. Again, the Eyes Open Network is very aware of this stuff. You see other alternative media repeating, nothing against them or anything. It's just a different perspective here. That's all. We love different perspectives, and again, just like our motto states here at Eyes Open Network, um, you want to listen to all, believe nobody, and make your own conclusions, like we're doing here. In previous world wars, uh, you see many, many provocations prior to what the historians call the beginning of World War One, or the beginning of World War Two, or even the beginning of the Vietnam War, or the Korean War, or the Afghan War, or the Afghanistan War. Any war, there's always things that lead up to it, and then they'll go back. Now, usually when they go back and they start it, it's the major flashpoint. Okay? But what you're seeing here, folks, in the last few years is it was the beginning of World War III, and we are in World War III right now. As you see many things breaking on our channel here at the Eyes Open Network about the Russian passenger plane being knocked down out of the sky, the many terrorist attacks happening in France in Paris, France, and the Russian planes being downed. Last year, the Malaysian jets being shot over Ukraine, being shot down, one disappearing over the ocean. All of these things, and if you notice in the last 30 days, they're really picking up, right? You see bus bombs going off, malls being attacked, banks being attacked in all African countries, everything. This is how they're retaliating by the proxy war armies. Okay, now the war in Ukraine has been going on for, well, the skirmish, I guess. It's not really a full-out war. It's a skirmish, if you want to call it that. But over 10,000 people have been killed in the war. Soldiers, civilians. Who knows what that's at right now? I've lost track over the last 8 months. But so you see all these things happening, and they are part of trying to pinch and begin the actual flashpoint. Okay, so that's why we characterize them as it's already begun. It's already started when the World Trade Center was attacked. And again, remember, if you think properly about this and use common sense, can the West, or can the Americans, can the British, can the French, can they just go and invade and try to topple governments openly if they want to? They can't, okay? Because the people, us, you, don't want it. The vast majority do not want war on this planet. The vast majority. But it's the psychopaths, the nut jobs, the egotistical maniacs that have this stupid plan of dominating, power, control, run everything. Everybody complies to exactly what we do. Those few, tiny few, we're talking probably less than a dozen. Those people are crazy. Okay? And people will blast Obama and stuff. He's reacting. He's one of the puppets. He's not making the decisions. Putin's not making it. These people are pawns in a world global stage chess game. And the people playing the game are controlling all sides. Okay? So they want World War III. They will get World War III, just like they wanted World War II. And you can watch our past videos on that. We've got lots of different things on at the EyesOpenNetwork.com website on past videos on that, and in our archives here at the YouTube channel. But it's to pinch and to antagonize war, to get it going. Okay, and again, the chessboard pieces Russia, Ukraine, Iran, Syria, Iraq. Some of them get wiped out. Libya, Afghanistan, China, the United States, Britain, Canada, Australia. They're smaller countries and don't play that big a part. France is being drawn in now because of the terrorist attacks. So the globalists, what they're doing is they're trying to get the alliance has to be strong so that it warrants a war. And there'll be future videos. You've seen the video that my colleague here at the Eyes Open Network uploaded this morning. What's actually going on in the Russian? I mean, we're trying to cover everything. But in continuation of that push, we have a story today. Came out, actually late last night in daytime, their time. Ukraine closed the airspace to Russia. That happened actually last month. So Russia was using the airspace over Ukraine to fly missions and all that kind of stuff. So Ukraine closed that off, and now they stopped buying Russian gas. And I mean, they've defaulted on payments before, so it's making it seem like, oh, we found better suitors, and they're going to go buy their natural gas from somewhere else for the winter, and they're not going to buy it from Russia anymore. So two things happening there. One, that's a blatant lie. They can't afford it. I mean, they're falling apart. And as NATO and the forces and the UN try to squeeze Russia more, because Russia is not allowing it to happen. Again, don't forget, the globalists are playing both sides. They're going to win no matter what. Remember that. Okay, this is a global event. This is a global chess game. Don't think Russia against US and China against US and Iran against US and Syria against US and Turkey against Syria and all that kind of stuff, and Israel is fighting everybody over there. Don't believe any of that stuff. Okay, that if you look at a pyramid, that's the next level. That's down. There's people controlling all of that above. Not knowing all the people that are being played can't do anything about it because they're owned by these people above. They're influenced by these covert operations that happen, and then what's happening is the countries are reacting. You got to understand that. It's not as simple, just like politics. It's not like, oh, well, I'm going to vote for the Democrats, and oh, no, the Republicans are better. And yes, we got to vote and we got a choice. No, you don't. Just the same thing here. Oh, well, Russia's bad and America's good, and Israel's nothing, and Palestinians are bad. And no. It's a game, guys. No matter who wins, the globalists, the Zionists, the Vatican, all the people that are running the show are controlling all the puppets and the pieces on the chessboard. No matter who wins, they're playing both sides, always. It's freaking brilliant. It's crazy. Psychopathic. I don't agree with any of it, but they're brilliant. Okay? So the only way to defeat them is to play like that. Not that I'm going to do it, but I have faith that somebody is. And as we see what's escalating here now on planet Earth right now, I believe that's actually in process right now. And it's going to shock everybody. But anyway, back to Ukraine now. So the chess pieces are playing they're trying to get Russia into this war, right? So they're trying to squeeze them. They're trying to put pressure on them. They're trying to either release their grip in Crimea and Ukraine or escalate that war. So they're cutting. So the Ukraine thinks that they're, or the West thinks that they're doing this, and they're just playing Ukraine because Ukraine has no choice because they're backed by the U.S. So they're saying, hey, well, yeah, we're going to get rich if we do this, and this is all good. And then so they're making these provocations. So they close the airspace to Russia. Probably pissed Russia off a little bit, because then now it warrants that if they close the airspace, then you're breaking airspace again. Then they're warranted to shoot down Russian planes again, and they're stopped buying Russian gas because Russia, their chess piece was, well, you have to buy gas from us. So it's going to be a cold winter, and Ukraine's saying, well, we're not going to buy from you. We're going to get it from other sources because they have better prices. No, it's because you can't afford it, and you're trying to pinch Russia. Okay, and again, they're all reacting to the globalists playing their pieces on the chessboard. Okay? So that's what's happening there. And we'll have future reports, but I wanted to update you on that. Plus, I went on a little rant there, but hopefully I got through to some of you. Let's hear your comments below. Do you disagree with me? Again, remember, you don't have to agree with everything we're saying. That's the whole point of alternative media. It's to provide you different perspectives and get you to listen to everybody, different sides, not just, well, whatever CNN says, or the bullshit mainstream media. Whatever they say, that's probably what's happening. No, no, no. Think about it. Use common sense. Listen to everybody. Listen to 40 different alternative media channels if you want to. Listen to 3, 4, 5, 6, because they dominate all, everything's under one envelope or umbrella anyway on the mainstream media. Listen to them. Then listen to the other bad guy side. So listen to RT and stuff, Russia Today and stuff like that. Are they propaganda based? Oh, yeah, absolutely. Based, but on Russia. So listen to them all. It's like a stew. Put them all in a stew. Mix it up. And then use your frickin' brain. What makes sense? There's such a feeling right now on Earth right now that people just are like, something's just not right. Something's not adding up. Or you just go brain dead and you say, oh, well, they'll take care of it, I guess. No harm to me. No, 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 no. Listen to all. Believe nobody. No, don't believe anybody, including us. Make your own conclusions. Let us know what you think. What's Russia doing? Are they being pinched? Are they going to fight back? There's, like I said, there's more going on over there. I'm trying to update you on the Ukraine's thing here. Sorry, I went on a rant, but hopefully that was valuable. Like the video if you like this kind of content and this banter, and give us some feedback in the comments below. Share this video on social media. Let other people know what's going on out there. Okay. And subscribe to our channel because lots more videos and different perspectives. Again, not the definitive and here's what's happening exactly. This is the different to get you to open your eyes, see what potentially is going on there, and then we beg you to make your own decisions, not just follow what we're saying, okay, or alternative media saying, opposed to mainstream media. Share the video. Share us some comments. We'll be back with more videos today on the updates of what's actually going on with Turkey and Russia. There's breaking stories constantly, as you see, not only on the mainstream media, but also everywhere on the internet, including alternative media like Eyes Open Network. Thanks again for watching. We'll be back real soon. Bye-bye.